Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. From the 6, here comes the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and a yard. Rodgers now. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run with Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. That's Washington, the man in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. That's Washington, the man in motion. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to try it here again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 35 yards.
It's a gain of 35.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a bad spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Pittsburgh.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In motion comes Pittman. On third down, Rodgers. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That his second TD catch of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
May now on first and 10. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And third down coming up.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success on third down.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They're going. It's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to pick up the Patriots' first down as this defense is too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a toss left side for Henderson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it, staring down a 3rd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield.
On
And now it's fourth down.
For the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Patriots are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. First down for Aaron. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now Rodgers. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Second and a yard. Now Dowdle.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Now a 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Rodgers. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. Certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. Good running inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Meg. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan.
Certainly not the biggest biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing on second down. May. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A-Rod down to throw on first down. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Steeler first down.
Here's a handoff to Wall. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. On for the extra point is Boswell. And the operation looks to be fouled up there. This ball pushed wide to the right. It's no good.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. To throw on first down is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is brought in. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark it out at the 1. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. That ball's broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, coverage excellent there. They'll bring up 2nd and goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock.
That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Williams now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. Out of the gun, here's May. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On third and a yard, here's May. He'll try and get there on the ground.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on third down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the first down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Working out of the gun. It's May. Crazy. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
A run. This is Henderson. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry out.
Third and short. And here, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Rodgers here on second down. He'll fling this out to Dowdle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On the return is Jones. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That one good for 18 yards, and 2 the 18-yard line. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. In trouble, and down he goes. Milton Williams in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him, that one falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And this is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
On play action, here's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. T.J. Watt, what a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. T.J. Watt, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, here's May. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They're going. It's May. Left side, he's got Henry. And he's going to have the Pats first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10.
Operating from the shotgun. It's May. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamil Dean.
The reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions. And they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers to throw. Diggs on the reception. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Gain of 23 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
In motion comes Pittman. First down for Aaron. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Steelers.
In motion comes Pittman. Rodgers on first down. And he'll be taken down. They've got him back at the 50-yard line.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Here's Rodgers. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable incomplete on that third down try. And it brings up fourth and short. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. May gonna look to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. May to the air once more. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. 2nd half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. Now a hit. He lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this on slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.